today we have a very special guest with us here for Crafternoon. Samantha, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. I'm Samantha Smichael, and I actually interned previously at the Fader. And I also have a jewelry line called Odd and Even NYC. And out of that, I developed a necklace, the Tassel necklace, which is really easy to make. And so we figured that we'd do a Crafternoon out of it.
Awesome. Well, let's show us some of the jewelry that you sort of make.
So I have like the signature coin rings that I do. Might be illegal, but whatever. And then, you know, the tassel necklace. And then I do these cuffs, various kind of cuffs. I have my, you know, Xena cuff.
Right.
This one here that I haven't named yet, but that's fine. So those are my signature pieces.
And what sort of
cuffs.
got you into making jewelry in the first place?
Yeah, I guess just having time to do it. I was at an internship at Elise Overland, and you know, she sent me to a jewelry place to pick up some pieces for her, and I ended up just going back and getting chain, and then it just evolved into a more serious thing for me, like especially when I started making cuffs. So. And everyone liked them, so that's always encouraging when you hear that people like your pieces.
Cool. So tell us, what do we need to get started for the tassel necklace?
So first things first, there's no tassel necklace without a tassel. So actually, you know, when I started making jewelry, I made a lot of things from just what I had at home. So if it was, you know, a chain that I wasn't wearing anymore or a graduation tassel, that's what I made things with. So you need a tassel, whether it's a graduation tassel or one that you pick up from the trimming store. And actually, like all of these pieces, you can get at a local trimming store or craft store. Then we also have a kind of fancier tassel here. Then you need these circle rings that you're gonna attach the chain to the tassel with. To, you know, maneuver the rings and everything, you need like a B. Smith tweezer, wire cutters to cut your wire that you're gonna fashion around the tassel. And it's always nice to have measuring tape, but you can also just like judge it by how it fits around you. And then obviously you need chain. Or if you have an old, I don't know, Forever 21 chain or H&M chain, you can just use the chain off of that necklace. So those are all you need.
So what's the first step?
Okay, so first step, I would just get my chain together. So like I said, you can just, you know, if you don't want to use the measuring tape, you can just kind of measure it where you want to hang. If you want it shorter, you know, so you can just cut right on the link. And then you're going to take your wire and you're going to do about like 15 inches of wire, because it's better to have more than not enough.
Right.
You know. And then, okay, so the thing, how you get the wire around the tassel, you want to get a tassel that has this end piece, you know, that it's long enough. Because how you're going to get the wire around is you're going to double it.
Okay.
So you're going to twist that around, and then you're going to take your wire and then just, you know, wrap your wire around it. It's not a very long process at all. The most tedious part is wrapping the wire around it.
Right.
You know, and that's the only part that you get really creative with.
Right.
So then to wrap it around once, it kind of just looks like that, and you could leave it like that would be fine.
Right.
So once you have that, you can finish off the wire.
Right.
So then just like twist it around itself. Like cut off the extra ends, and that's where your tweezers, your wire cutters come in again. And then that's where your tweezers come in when you use it to kind of finish things off. So that means to just wrap it around so it's not poking you in your chest when you wear it.
That looks great.
Yeah, that's your tassel.
Right.
Okay.
So what's the next?
So then you take your chain and you're gonna attach a ring to each end of the chain. And then you're gonna attach another ring to the tassel. And then you're gonna attach each ring on each end of the chain to the ring that you attach to the tassel. So you have 3 rings. Then you close up that ring. and literally it's done.
That's gorgeous. That looks great.
And then you could even cut this. I would cut this a little bit, you know, to make it more wearable, but if you wanted it really long, that would be fine too.
Great. Thanks
Cool.
so much.
No problem. Thanks for having me.